The option to override automatic review of Alien Covenant expires in T-minus 4 seconds.
So okay, so I saw it at a nice theater with stadium seating, and I got myself a nice big buttery box of popcorn.
Yeah, we don't do popcorn. They sell popcorn at the Alamo Draft House, and it comes in these big tins, and they bring you more whenever you want it.
That's nice.
But I got a little tin of herb parmesan French fries, and I got a spinach feta with goat cheese pizza.
And
we both had.
I'm not to that place yet where I want to go cheese pizza. I hope to get there, but I'm not there.
We also had a couple of dressed Coronas. Well,
nice,
Coronas.
Nice.
That was fun. They were scantily clad.
Scantily clad Coronas.
Yeah.
Well, my dad spoke fondly of times when my mom used to sneak in beers for him at the theater in Milwaukee.
That's cool.
So we were talking about that on the way over.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like hearing stories like that.
Yeah. You know what kind of stories I don't like?
T-minus 4 seconds.
What?
Stories like Alien Covenant.
Yeah, stories like Alien My God. I mean, what they could have done.
Okay, here's what I... Okay,
go ahead. You start.
All right.
I don't have notes. I'll just respond to your notes and add to them.
The first thing I'm going to say is James Cameron gave us the interpretation of the alien that was really easy, straightforward, and direct. It's like a hive. It lays eggs. The facehugger comes out. It impregnates you. The stupid thing comes out of your chest and grows up and kills people. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
But this Ridley Scott has apparently decided he doesn't want to use any of that just because James Cameron used it or something. So now we have all kinds of crazy crossbreedings and and which don't lead to the egg. The egg is just something that that David has in the back room. It says, "Come here, I want to show you something." And there's an egg.
Yeah, look in there. Hey, it just opened up. Look in there. You gotta see it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're going to take us through this convoluted mess of a thing to get us to the egg, at least show us the last stage to creating the egg. Don't just be like, "Oh yeah, there's this other thing you got to see."
Yeah, come here.
Okay, and then why have the egg when the species itself can already just crawl into your ear and come out of your back full grown?
I mean,
why go to the extra trouble of crawling onto someone's face and shoving a tube down its throat? And,
like face sexing you.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, the creatures are born almost full grown. They're like I'm not the first person to say this, but I did feel it. Like when the thing came out of the guy's chest and was kind of on two legs already, I kind of thought of Spaceballs. Oh, man. So have you seen Prometheus?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Prometheus.
The entirety of the end of Prometheus is setting up the question of why did the engineers create us and why do they want to kill us? And does the movie even attempt to answer that? No, it just kills off all the characters from the first movie, one off screen, and the others all die in a goo bombing for like in less than a minute. And then we just we're back into alien land again, where we're chasing aliens through hallways.
Yeah. And not only that, but it has this kind of this fortress kind of thing that is reminiscent of
Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, oh, I was really disappointed right away as soon as I saw that this was all going to take place outdoors on this planet, which they could.
I actually like the outdoors bit
but they didn't handle it right.
Right.
Okay. What were these little pods? How did they get there? And why did they form? Why are these little mushrooms out there that when you touch it, shit goes in your face?
But my question is, that's the creature. If that's the creature, why would it be evolutionary positive for that creature to go through all these extra stages that we know?
I think what they were doing is, or I think what he was doing was trying to attempt to show that we had another crazy android, and that the crazy android decided he was going to explore all these other different ways of gestating the aliens.
Yeah.
And the fact that he killed off the chick from Prometheus, they didn't
Off
even
screen.
off screen, and they didn't show how or why.
They could have at least showed
I
it.
would have liked to have seen, instead of that rambling 40-minute preamble to what was going to happen in this movie, they should have shown, picked up where they left off in Prometheus and shown that could have been a really dramatic sequence.
They still could have killed her off. They still could have killed her off.
Yeah,
they could have killed off all the, but the way they did it, it was just like, okay, well, let's just deal with this and get rid of it so we can go make another Alien, rip off.
And and also, what are the possibilities that they would have come out of warp, that they would have had to unfurl their sails 17 days away from the planet?
Okay, this is like the fourth time in this series where a crew is out on a mission and as a side quest runs into the aliens. It's a side quest.
Yeah, that's not even why they're out there.
No, they're out there to go meet this planet in 7 years or whatever.
Aliens are more prolific in the universe than humans are, and they just kill things. We actually have some kind of, real intelligence and actually can build ships. They just jump on other people's ships and go and fuck with people.
But think about this. This movie is going to end. I mean, this movie's going to lead into the next movie, which is like all of the colonists having aliens in them, but it still hasn't taken us to the point where the derelict lands on LB-426 in Alien, which means it has to happen again. We already seen a derelict land on a planet like that and send out a signal.
Yeah, this was too predictable. It was too repetitive. As Brooke put it best, there should have been more gratuitous sex.
Yeah. Although, I mean, that's one scene that took me out of the movie, but hey, take me out of that. But take me out of that movie.
Yeah, take my movie, please.
I did like the new female lead.
Yeah.
I liked her. I thought, and I actually, I saw that twist ending coming. But
what twist ending? It's not a twist ending if everyone saw it coming.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not a twist.
This telegraphed it pretty well too.
Yeah.
Oh. So, but I saw it coming, but I almost wish it hadn't been there, because at least then that last moment there would have been some emotional resonance in the movie when she said, do I get to build my thing? And if it would have been the good guys saying yes, then I would have given it a little higher of a rating.
Yeah, if the good guy, if Walter,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying good. Yeah, I'm not saying I need my good guys to win all the time, but in that.
No, but what was the point of them not in this one?
Right.
There was no suspense in this movie. There was
no suspense,
no edge of your seat.
How did they kill the alien again? Didn't they blow it out of an airlock?
Yeah. Where have we seen that before?
Didn't they grab it with a crane-like device?
Yeah. Where did we see that before?
I don't want to script doctor this movie, because that's what this movie was, is script doctored. I think it's just like trying to retroactively fix all the mistakes of Prometheus. And I don't envy the people who had that job.
See, okay, I loved Prometheus. I thought it really explained a lot. I
gotta say, Prometheus bothered me a lot, because for years I sat and thought about what that elephantine creature was that and then now they turned it into a Star Trek-y kind of alien inside of a suit.
Yeah, that was upsetting.
I didn't dig that. And especially since it doesn't speak any recognizable language anyway, so why not make it an elephantine creature who doesn't speak in recognizable language?
Yeah.
And the thing about Alien was the idea that this creature sent out a distress signal or a warning to not come. So it was the idea that it was a benevolent creature that happened to have this parasite in it and didn't want anybody to get hurt. That makes it, to me, that's a lot more terrifying than, hey, there's a Star Trek-y dude inside of an elephant suit telling you that he's God. Because he drank some goo and barfed out life all over the planet.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, so I didn't like Prometheus very much. I enjoy watching it. It's very compulsively watchable, but I don't.
Yeah.
But I really don't like the way it took away all the mystique of Alien. And this movie takes
How would
away.
you have done it instead?
I would have made them elephantine people with guns, fighting aliens side by side with people. People in elephant suits.
Yeah, and they could have given the humans little like miniature elephant suits.
That would have been better than what I saw yesterday.
I don't know. I still say that I liked Prometheus more than I liked.
I did like the birth scene in Prometheus. It was extremely intense.
Yeah.
Where she gets in the machine and they cut the octopus out of her belly.
Oh, in Prometheus.
Right.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant, wait, did I miss? I must have gone to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's nothing like that in this movie. The closest it comes is when the thing comes out of the guy's back and it kind of bends his body backwards.
Yeah,
that was a little shocking. But nothing, there was no chest burster moment. There was no...
Oh, and the chest burster moment we did have in Covenant was ridiculous.
You know what I love? Okay. On that I love. Okay. The xenomorph in here is smaller than the neomorph. The neomorph's much scarier.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, okay, that was one thing I really liked about it is the neomorph standing there just going.
And you're a very forgiving viewer because
I am.
When I said that to my mom, she said, "What do you think John's going to think about it?" I said, "Well, he likes most things,
Everything."
So he's probably going to like it a lot more than I did." But then when I wrote to you and you said, "Eh,"
yeah. Well, and I had, that was one of the first things I said to Brooke when we were sitting there is I don't think Dan was going to like this.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad you felt the same way I did about it. 'Cause finally, we really, really agree on.
I was interested.
Here.
I was interested to see if we had like a wildly different view of this. It would have been interesting too.
Yeah, but no, we both really didn't like it at all.
No, it's.
You know what the best part about the movie was?
What was that?
The absolute best part about the movie was that I got to spend an evening with my wife doing something outside the house, and that we got to sit next to each other and have a beer in a movie theater. So, what do you give it?
I give it 1.5 dolphins.
Yeah. I would say 1.5 asshole dolphins.